What is up, guys? This is Deacon Lacrosse here with the first episode of the new video series I'm going to be calling 5-Minute Lessons, where you can learn everything that you need to know in just 5 minutes. So get ready, guys, because today we're going to be talking a little bit about hammer-ons and pull-offs. So hammer-ons and pull-offs are a technique that we can use to introduce more legato into our playing. And legato basically means a smooth transition from one note to the next. There's no breaks in between them. We're going to have a starting note, and while this note is ringing out, we're going to actually use one of our other fingers. I'm going to use my third finger to actually firmly press onto another fret or note while the first note's still ringing out. Make sure that when you do this, that the finger that you're using to actually hammer onto the note is very firm, is very strong. Because you want that note that you're hammering onto to be just as strong as the note that you picked. So you can also use your other fingers for this hammer-on technique as well. So let's use the same starting note with our first finger and hammer onto the second finger, the third finger, and the fourth finger, just like that. So the opposite of a hammer-on would be a pull-off. Now to do a pull-off, we're going to actually have two notes fretted at the same time, and we're going to pull one off to the previous note. So to do that, let's go ahead and start with just say third finger again and first finger. We're going to fret them both at the same time. We're going to pick our first note, which is going to be our third finger, and we're going to pull that off to the first finger, which is still fretted. So it's going to sound like this. The finger that you're pulling off to has to be really firm and planted on the note that you're pulling it to. So in this case, the first finger would have to be really strong so you don't actually mess up and over pull and bend some of the strings when you're pulling it off to that note. Just keep it really strong. And I have actually created an exercise for this, and it implements all 6 strings, and it uses all hammer-ons and all pull-offs and multiple finger pull-offs and hammer-ons, and also single fingers, so it incorporates everything that we've been talking about. So to start off with this exercise, we're going to start here on fret 5 on the top string, and we're going to hammer on to our second finger, move down a string, stay on fret 5, and then you're going to hammer on from 1 to 3. And then on the next string down, the fourth string, you're going to be hammering on from 1 to 4. You have this. Okay, so now moving on to strings 1, 2, and 3. On string 3, we have this. We have still hammer on to the second finger. Okay, one string down to string 2, you're going to go from fret 5, and you're going to hammer on finger 2 and finger 3. Okay, and now on the first string, you're going to do all 4 fingers. You're going to be hammering on from the first finger to 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, so all together, all 6 strings, you have something like this. Okay, and now we're going to descend using pull-offs with the same shapes. So let's start on string 1, and we're going to go from 4, pull off to 3, to 2, to 1. So you got this. String 2 is going to be start on the third finger, pull off to 2, then pull off to 1. And then third string is going to be 2 to 1. Now moving to string 4, you're going to be doing 4 to 1. Now string 5 is 3 to 1. And string 6 is 2 to 1. Okay, so all 6 strings pull-off wise is going to be something like this. So here's the whole exercise that you guys are going to be doing. Now back down. Now remember, when you're doing this exercise, is to only pick one time per string. Don't cheat yourself and start alternate picking or anything like that. This is made to help advance your legato playing or your hammer-ons and pull-offs. So don't cheat. Alright guys, thanks for being a part of this lesson with me, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something. Let me know in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys around the channel. Rock on.